What is good, everybody? It is your boy Super Saiyan Cabin. We had to go Super Saiyan coming into this new year for the intro right there, just to get started off right. Calm down really quick though, because I have a massive headache and we're trying to be hyped since it's the first video of the brand new 2020, but at the same time, again, I have a massive headache. New Year's was fun last night, but this morning and this day so far has not been very fun. Your boy has like a migraine and I can just feel my brain. It's like, boom, 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 boom. Boom, it's pulsating inside. My brain is like, you bastard. What the hell did you put me? Anyway, to this video right here, guys, we're going to talk about DLC 11, things I expect from DLC 11, and really things that I would want to see in it, as well as what I'm expecting from a release time. I'm not going to talk about like an exact release date, but a general time area where I think this DLC will be released. I'll also discuss and mention really quickly again why I feel DLC 11 is strongly going, or is very likely to happen within Xenoverse 2. Now, getting this started off though with the characters, guys. The characters that I would like to see, very simple. The pack that I would want to see most without doubt is Toppo and Dispo. Those are the two characters that I would like to see come in a DLC pack for a multitude of reasons. One, they're characters people have wanted since the Tournament of Power, with Toppo and Dispo being in it, fighting, seeing how they are as characters and things like that. Two, it could add in a new story mode, which is long overdue. I know we got the special movie thing with DLC 10, but still at the same time, that movie is not necessarily a story. Like it was just one mission if you really think about it. Yes, you got to play it 2 times if you want to do it on hard mode, but it was one mission, one scene, not much of a story at all. So a new story could be implemented with that right there, which would be absolutely fire. And then the third thing, which is the best thing, is that a new awoken skill could be implemented with those characters as well. Why? Because God of Destruction Toppo could be a possibility, and if that is a possibility for the character, then it could be a possibility for our CACs as well. Just how Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta was in a pack, and we had Super Saiyan Blue Evolution unlocked for our CACs, that is a possibility with God of Destruction at the same time. And in my opinion, that would be something that is very much needed to kind of balance out Xenoverse in terms of awoken skills right now. Because right now, Super Saiyan Blue Evolution literally sits above everything. There is no comparison. There is nothing close to it at this moment in time. Like even Super Saiyan Blue, which when they first came out, Super Saiyan Blue was a viable option still when Blue Evolution first dropped because of the key drain factor. But now that key drain factor really isn't that big of a factor since it's only like minus 28% instead of 35%. So again, getting a new awoken that could actually compete with that and be for other races at the same time would be very nice. It would be very long overdue, because Saiyans have literally dominated Xenoverse 2 for so long at this point in time. Just strictly, mainly at first it was because of all the awokens and stuff that they had, in comparison to other races. Potential Unleashed when the game came out was probably one of the better awokens, and every race could have that, but still it was more fun to play with the Saiyan because you still had more options in terms of awoken skills, and now you have an abundance of options and by far the best option at the same time. So that would be very dope to see those in particular characters for those reasons that I mentioned: the story, the awoken skill, and the fact that they're characters that everybody has wanted for the most part. Now, the other characters that I would like to see, I would like to see a Kale and Caulifla pack for very similar reasons. Like I mentioned with Toppo and Dispo, obviously there wouldn't be a no awoken skill or anything like that, but we could still potentially see a story from the Tournament of Power. That would be very dope. And those are two characters that honestly would be cool to see. And a lot of people who are like, oh, but Kefla's already in the game. I never really understood that. That's like saying, oh, Vegeto's in the game, so what's the need for Goku and Vegeta? Like they're not the same character in any way, shape, or form. Kale and Caulifla's moves would differ greatly from Kefla's moves, similar to how, like besides the Kamehameha or Big Bang Attack, like the different presets where Vegito has some of the original moves, all of his other moves are different and unique to himself. So I'm assuming it'll be very similar in that regard with Kale and Caulifla if they were to actually add them into the game. Now, the last character that I would like to see personally would be Pikkon. Pikkon, guys, is probably he's the last character of the most wanted trio from Xenoverse 1. The most wanted trio in Xenoverse 1 was Majub, Pikkon, Baby Vegeta. Baby Vegeta and Majub already in the game. Pikkon is the only one that has been left out, and he is definitely one of those characters, like I said, was the most wanted in Xenoverse 1 by the community by far. Personally, I would still love to see him. One, I think his moves would be absolutely dope, not only for him, but for our CACs at the same time, if Dimps was to do it right. And two, he's honestly one of my more favorited characters. Like, I really did like Pikkon. There are some people who don't like the Pikkon's character, but for what we saw of him, personally, I really did like Pikkon as a character. The mystery behind him, all things like that. He was just real strong. He was on Goku's level the first time we saw him. At first, it seemed like he may even be stronger than Goku was. So Pikkon was just very dope in my opinion, and I would love to see him finally get some shine within Xenoverse as well. Now, as far as the characters go, those are the top 5 characters I would like to see. Now, a couple questions I have, I guess you could say, regarding this DLC is there going to be another special movie? Because in the end of Z Special Mission, it said that there are many more movies like this to come in Xenoverse 2, and that's one of the main reasons why I think we're getting more DLC, because I do not see them adding in something like that, like a special movie and mission and all that, for free. That is, I just do not see Bandai Namco doing that. I mean, it was paid DLC this month, and they've never made something that was paid DLC free DLC. The only thing you can kind of compare is the fact that we've gotten free DLC characters, but those are really presets. We've never gotten an actual character brand new for free within Xenoverse 2. So again, man, very curious about the whole special movie thing with Xenoverse, how they're gonna work those into DLCs, what characters they're gonna choose. Are they gonna ever go back into the Dragon Ball Z realm, because then Pikkon is a possibility for that, or are they gonna strictly stick to Super and have that be like the end of Z and end of Dragon Ball Z within Xenoverse 2, what they did for DLC 10. So again, I got a lot of questions regarding the whole special movie thing. Personally, like I said, would love to see a new Awoken in some kind of way. Obviously, if Toppo is at it, God of Destruction Awoken is very possible. But besides that, you know, Awokens I would like to see. Of course, I would love to see Super Saiyan 4, but at the same time, I kind of don't, because Saiyans really don't need that much more. But then again, Super Saiyan 4 is just so raw, so primal, that I need it in the game. So there's honestly a lot of stuff I would love within Xenoverse 2 DLC Pack 11. Like I said, the 5 characters. I'm very curious about the special movie. Would love to see some new story. Obviously, we'd be getting parallel quests, you know, things like that. As far as clothes go, the 2 clothing outfits everybody knows, Zeno, Goku, and Hit, by far the top 2 most wanted outfits in the community. Would love to see those added with DLC 11. And honestly, man, at the point in time of a DLC 11, you gotta start listening to the fan base and to the community if you really expect people to get back on this game, especially with Dragon Ball Z Kakarot being right around the corner. I know Kakarot's only a single player game, and can probably only last so long, but it seems like there's gonna be a lot to do within that game at the same time, and I'm hoping there's extra missions and stuff along those lines in the game as well. So honestly, man, Bandai has to come with it with DLC 11. Let me know what you guys would want from DLC 11, and at the same time, what do you guys think about the wants and stuff that I think is possible to come within DLC 11 as well. But again, man, the main reason we're here with this video today is because your boy has a massive headache recording a regular video, the one I had in mind, which would just not work out. Like, I would just honestly die doing that as of right now. So I had to get a video out to you guys so we can upload literally every day of 2020. We're not going to miss one single day this year. I promise you guys, it's going to be the hardest you ever seen your boy grind in general on YouTube. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Until next time, man, hope you guys have a good day. Peace, y'all.